from Catherine. I'd like to say how grateful we are to our Geneva-based journalists, and we would be happy to organize an exclusive session with our Geneva-based journalists. So thank you so much, Catherine, for bringing that up. Thank you.
Well, I think this has been now decided. So next question will go to Helen Branswell. Helen, can you hear us?
Hi, yes, and thank you for taking my question. And can I just say, I'm so sorry about the news from North Kivu. That's heartbreaking that there's another case there, Ebola case. I guess my question is for Maria, if I could please. Can you give us a better sense at this point about the breakdown of mild and moderate cases? What really is the percentage of cases that you would call mild, and how do you define mild, and then what is moderate at this point?
So hi, Helen. Thank you for that question. So as you know, we've been looking at the proportion of cases that have developed disease, that have developed mild disease, or moderate disease, that have developed severe disease, critical disease, and have died. And most of the data that we have with a very clear breakdown of this came from China initially, which suggested 80% were between mild and moderate, 40% being mild, 40% being moderate. That moderate category includes pneumonia. That doesn't need hospitalization. So it is still a significant infection, significant disease. And I'm sure many of you have seen people who have experienced COVID-19 say, this isn't an easy thing to get through, it's pretty tough, even though I didn't need hospitalization. So moderate disease does include pneumonia. What we're trying to get a better handle on, and we're getting this through our expert networks, we're talking directly with clinicians from all affected countries who are dealing directly with patients, is what is that proportion, what does that breakdown look like in different countries? The challenge with that is when you look at it at the national level, it doesn't give you the details that you need at that subnational level and looking at certain populations. For example, when we know that there are individuals who have underlying conditions, we know that that group, or older people who are over 60 years old, that group can have a very different breakdown in terms of how many of them will develop severe disease. In all of our models and our forecasting tools, we've used the breakdown of 40% mild, 40% moderate, 15% critical, and 5% severe. And we feel that that's a good basis for some of these projections and some of these tools to be able to prepare for supplies. But as new data become available, we will modify those percentages when they come out.
If I could just add to Helen, I think, and thank you for your concern regarding Eastern Congo. I think we obviously our sympathies are with the family of the person who has been lost, but the positive news is that the government of Congo, the teams, the partners on the ground at WHO were alert. Every day we investigate 2,600 alerts across the two affected provinces still. We take thousands of samples every single week. And we will continue that active surveillance right the way through. And we'll just have to go again for another 42 days. It's a testament to the strength and resilience of workers in North Kivu, to the local workers who continue to trace and track, continue to investigate, continue to report, and continue to leave in place the infrastructure needed. The government of Congo and ourselves, with our partners, are ready to respond and react if things were in any way to deteriorate. And in that sense, maybe that's our lesson for COVID-19. There is no exit strategy until you're in control of the situation, and you must always be ready to go back again and start again. And in that sense, I think there are some lessons there to learn by ensuring that the infrastructure you have on the ground is capable of dealing with the unexpected. Never be surprised.
Thank you very much, Helen, for that question. Next question comes from Mr. S.